So you don't think
the only
you
reason
don't think
I
you
think
know who David
the
Goggins
only
is? You don't think you know who David Goggins is? Let's just
Yeah,
assume you know.
I'm
Let's just
sure.
assume you know who David Goggins is.
But he
Why the
can
hell
never
does he
match
gotta?
that
Why the hell
because
does
his
his leader?
character is flawed.
Why the hell does my leadership gotta mimic that man's leadership? What if I want it to be the way I want it to be? What if I
But
want to express my leadership the way I want to do it and not no other man?
indeed. But isn't the goal of expressing that is to get buy-in from other people?
The goal, I
Is
would say,
is it healthy? Is it healthy for him to directly criticize the people he's trying to help? Is that how
what are the outcomes of the way of his style, his leadership style?
nothing? He
So
got
he
roasted.
don't have, he's not a creator. He don't have any content. He don't have a file. He said something about the comment section. So I've never looked him up, but I assume he has a tribe, what they call.
Yeah, you
So
gotta have
yeah, but that's not a good metric. That's not a good metric. We also have people who had a following who said
I'm just trying to establish understanding.
that
Do he have a
that
following?
that doesn't
Yeah,
mean anything because we have people who are females who say delete black boys, right? They have followings. These people who are straight up misandrists, who you would absolutely disagree with, have a flock of people who follow them. That's not a good metric to go on.
I'm not
I think
asking
the only reason why the
I'm not
dude got
asking do he have
hold up.
a following that I agree with. I'm
Let
just
him get
simply
his
asking
point
you, does he
across.
It
have
don't
a
matter.
following?
Yeah, he has a following.
Yes,
He was on
yes.
the panel with Fresh and Fit. Of course, he has a following.
Okay, so but
You
see the
gotta know
thing
about
is,
it.
we're trying to intersect his following with what we agree with. I'm just simply actually do he got a following. I don't give a damn
Yes,
what
he has a
content he
following.
make.
Yeah.
Is
You
it
But
use this
acceptable
to
to a
even
woman?
with
validate
that,
your
right?
point.
When you have a following, you're supposed to be responsible with it. And right now,
So
dude is
who
sitting there.
made that rule?
Hold up,
Who
hold
made that
up, hold
rule
up,
when you
hold
have a
up, hold
following,
hold
you're
up, hold
supposed
up,
to be
hold up.
responsible with it? Maybe this man don't.
That's
Did
that's
y'all stop to think for a
it
second
doesn't
that this
matter.
man don't adhere
Hold
to the
on a
same
second,
rules
bro.
we adhere
Hold on
to?
a second, bro. Hold on a second, bro. Hold on a second. So what I'm saying is, you got the dude have people following him, right? And he's literally glorifying going to jail for doing stupid stuff. He literally just glorified that. And telling people to pull up is just childish as hell. Who the hell does what grown ass man is pull up, pull up, pull up? What type of shit is that, bro? He's a grown ass man telling people to pull up. What are we doing? Why would you put yourself in that kind of a situation and bait people into pulling you up, giving your address where you're going to be? What good is going to come out of that? This is not a man who seems to be rational. This isn't somebody who should even have people following him if he's doing stupid shit like that. The only reason I think he got mad at the dudes is because they short stopping his bread, because all of this shit is a grifting money grab. Most of these courses and this shit that people be doing is behind a paywall. He has an agenda to push. I don't think he give a damn, for real, for real. That's just my opinion.
It's one thing to say pull up, then there's another thing to tell your viewers to tell people to pull up if you got differences with them. It's the same thing we would say, do it at your own peril. If you can handle it, if you can afford it, then you your own man. Do what you do. If a
But
man
you said you agree with
Would
his
you
point.
tell somebody to pull up to where you at?
Let me finish. I just waited till you finish. It's the same shit we tell men who want to date single moms. We can sit here and say it's stupid, but the man who's doing it don't feel like it's stupid. He
You're
does it at
moving
his
the
own peril.
goalposts.
He does it at his own
Yeah, that's
peril.
completely
That's
different.
what he want to do.
That's
That's
completely
what
different.
he want
Darwin,
to do. If he told me, hey, you should go date a single mom, that's totally different. But if that man
It is
decides
totally
that's how he
different. We're
wanna-
not talking about
that-
endangering
literally
yourself
is.
and other
that's how he
people.
want to express his content, then that's his
Right.
fucking balls. He got to hang by his own balls. He's
So
got to
Darwin,
And a
follow.
single
here's the
mom ain't
thing.
gonna land you in jail, bro. And it's not gonna
But
land
that's
you in
going
the
to
grave
land
neither.
him in jail. It's going to land him in jail,
Got it.
not me.
Or somebody else, or people who's at the gym with them.
Yeah, like I think Marcus trying to say something too. Go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is every man can choose his destiny and determine how he want to live his life. Granted, I don't think anybody on the panel is against people working out, getting money, and making themselves stronger. Your argument or your comments about him wanting to live his life that way, and we shouldn't tell him how he should live his life, right? Well, if you look on his content page, the majority of it is him glorifying going to prison. Not just it's the cornerstone in what he's deeming is why he's masculine, because he's been to prison, right? Then the other thing is he the real question is, why did he need those other men to agree with him about their life? He was offended at their choice.
No, he wasn't offended of their choice, and I'm glad you brought that up because I think Hank said the moment the guy said family is more valuable or family is what success means. If we could play that second clip back, that is not what offended him. What offended him is when the man said being rich is not successful. He pretty much denounced everything that Diddy said. When he said family and stuff, the guy didn't interrupt then. The guy only interrupt to ask the man, was he rich? Have you had this experience before? So how
So
can
we
you
play it
tell?
back.
How can
No,
you tell?
that's what happened, Marcus. That's what happened.
How the only thing that the only way when it went sideways is when that guy said he pretty much shot down everything he said. Because he was the first one who spoke. He said, no, man, fuck all that. Being rich and having a phantom and doing whatever you want and having this fame and being successful, being cut and ripped, that ain't shit. That ain't success.
No, you churching it up right now.
No, that's what happened. It wasn't he didn't interrupt until he said that. So now he's gonna sit here like, how the fuck you gonna tell me where are your results? What are your outcomes? That's why he said it politely starting off. He said, excuse me, do you have money?
Does that matter? Does that matter?
But when you look at it from a biased mindset, you can't see that shit. Play the clip back.
Wait, so Darwin, I agree, right? I agree that the conversation my bad, KP, because I feel like I've been stepping on your toes all night. My bad, brother. You're right. When they had the conversation, number one, Poindexter, I don't know the brother's name, so please forgive me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But Poindexter was the one that was talking, bro. And whether you felt like he took a shot at the man or whatever, all he said was, hey, materialism isn't the end all be all. That's the basic point that he was saying. Then bro cut in and started asking all the other questions and escalated the situation and got more offended, right? I don't think that brother was in control.
He said having money and having material, I think he said having money, being rich, he had a little
said nothing about Rip. I don't remember him saying nothing about Rip, but my point being is he didn't call him out by name. But this is what I'm saying though, Bruiser. He disagreed with him. He said, here's my counterpoint to that, right? He didn't call him out by name. He didn't use ad hominems. He simply said what you just heard. Now I'm paraphrasing. What you just heard, here's the antithesis to that. Here's what I value and what I define as success. Family is what makes you successful. Raising a family, raising kids, waking up, teaching your son to pray. You don't know nothing about that, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? That's what he was talking about.
He also talked about adding value to society.
He did say
what
that.
are you contributing to society?
All of those things. I heard all of those things.
So then what is the point of contention?
Basically, what y'all saying is okay to say, hey, these are the things that I feel make a man successful.
Yeah, that's his POV.
And then when you say, hold up, things he said don't make you successful. Don't listen.
That's not the argument from us, brother. Well, the argument
that's what I'm saying.
Contention. No. The point of contention is not.
But that's the point I was trying to make. The point the guy was trying to make is saying, if you're gonna tell me something is not the best fit or this outcome is not the best, is not in your best interest, and when you haven't gotten there, you're pretty much disrespecting a man who worked hard to get there.
No, he didn't. He told him how he lived, his views, his tenets, how he saw life. He said, my life, I see it different than yours. That is not dissing somebody if you show them a different POV of how I live my life. That goes back to your ranking of men. Everybody has to run their race in a different way. He says, my family is my riches.
What do you do?
My family is my wealth. I could have $5 in my pocket. Just as long as I know my family is fed. They got a roof over their head. They got some place to sleep.
What do you do?
Then you're you're not even wanting to even consume it. You just so ready to shoot back.
What do you do for a living?
What do I do?
Yeah.
That's
I'm a phone tech. And I have financial licenses. What's that have to do?
What did you say the first thing was?
I am I'm a fiber optics technician for a big firm, and I have financial licenses. What does it have to do with what I?
Okay, so is that phone, that whatever that thing, the first career, that's a good career for a person to go into, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what if I said, hey, that career is horrible. It's It's not a good career. You shouldn't do that, or that's not the way to go. You should become a computer scientist.
I would tell you don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you. My point.
No, I wouldn't say you got money.
You would tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. I'm gonna do exactly what he did.
I never picked that career.
We're not gonna move the goalpost
about it.
So
now you gotta ask me
to respond like Wes. Wes would be like, yo, you got bank like me? That would be the response that would mirror exactly what he did. We're not gonna do that, Darwin. The man tried to big boy him with money rather than respect the man's values. Okay, I'm rich. Wes is rich. Fine. That man says my value is in my family.
Okay.
You rich. Why does it matter?
I'm gonna entertain you. Hold on, I'm gonna entertain you. You're right. He tried to big boy him with money. What is the opposite to that?
What is the opposite to what?
What is the opposite of that? What if the man was broke? What if the man was the broke man? What doing
you
to
just saw it. Wait, to answer your question, to answer your question, you just saw it. A man that put value in his family over materialistic things.
So the other guy on the opposite end is not saying, it's not trying to make him feel guilty or make him feel terrible or bad to be rich.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
But that comes in where he threw in those two discs though. That's what I hear. If it was
the
just
biblical,
what's the
disc?
he laid a foundation for his belief system.